Hey guys, it's Adam again from ATP Powerlifting, and today I had an interesting question from one of my clients, and I thought I would address it here as well. So his question was, hey Adam, do you think that the used gym equipment market is going to return to normal? And I have a lot of different ways that I go about thinking about if it would or if it wouldn't, but I'm going to say it's actually going to go lower than it's ever gone before. And I'll address those reasons in a second. But even if you look at it now, used gym equipment is definitely in a huge decline. On a week-to-week basis, no matter if you're looking Craigslist, OfferIt, Facebook Market, prices are just absolutely crashing and very, very hard. So most of you might not even know what used gym equipment was truly going for and how cheap it was pre-COVID, because you got into buying gym equipment out of necessity because you couldn't go to the gym. You had no intention of ever leaving the gym or having a home gym, but you were forced to under our current circumstances. So this might surprise a lot of you, but like, for example, these pro style dumbbells, I see these things go pre-COVID for under 30 cents a pound. And the average was actually just under $1 a pound, which some of you might think is crazy because now, or maybe not now, right now they're going for about $1.50 a pound, but in the peak of COVID here in Arizona and both in Connecticut, because I'm originally from Connecticut, but moved to Arizona and I had visited there during COVID, these were peaking out at like $2.50 a pound, which is just crazy. And now they're coming back down. They're right around $1.50 a pound, but I have seen them recently just barely breaking under $2 per pound, but it's gonna keep going down. I would definitely say you're gonna be able to pick up some, like say dumbbells like this, under 30 cents a pound, because the market's gonna be flooded. So now you might be asking yourself, Adam, why do you think the market's gonna be flooded? Yeah, a lot of these home gyms and stuff have came up, but you know, people have opened their home gym and they're going to stick with it. They're not going to sell off their equipment. Now they like it. They realize staying at home is more fun than going to the gym. I 100% do not see that happening. For example, when like right now in Arizona, it's starting to cool down. When it starts to get hot again next year, so this might be, let's say 8 months out from now, but when it starts getting really hot again, say in July and August of next year in Arizona, and you don't have a mini split or air conditioning in your garage, I find it hard to believe that those individuals are going to make through working out through the entire summer when it's 115, pushing almost 120 degrees on some days. And the same goes for back east when I was in Connecticut, but it's probably going to happen even sooner. You have all these garages that aren't heated. Maybe they don't have insulation in them, so even if you did have a way to heat it, it wouldn't be very efficient. They're going to realize that, hey, I don't want to work out in a garage when it's 10 degrees. In Connecticut, it would even get into negative numbers. So right now, when they had to absolutely do it, and that was the only option, yeah, home gym seemed really good. They're probably like, oh, I can set it up all I want. But then the atmosphere isn't there as well. You go back to the gym a couple days once gyms have all started opening now, and you realize, you know what, I really do like going to the gym with my boys. And you have that guy that hasn't used his home gym equipment for 3 months, and he realizes, I have 10 grand in gym equipment in here that I'm not using. And it's just everyone's gonna go about it. It might not all be at the same time. It'll depend on your area. Here, I would predict in Arizona that it's going to be somewhere around summertime next year, but back east where it's colder, it's probably going to be once it starts snowing and stuff that you're going to see a lot of gym equipment coming back up, assuming that gyms don't close down again and that equipment manufacturers can pick up with the load, which they definitely seem like they are. Rogue has most of their popular squat racks back in stock. I see their bars popping up almost all the time now. They don't stay in stock a long time, but you got to take into consideration that there are a lot of people trying to buy and resell. So I'll list some of the pictures up here of people who are buying and reselling. It's blatantly obvious. They have 3 Rogue power bars. It looks like one dude bought a whole skid of Dick's Sporting Goods cheap benches, and he's trying to sell them at list price now, and they throwing that all up there at, most of them are up there for what they bought them for, because they're just worried they're not even going to break even. So that's driving the prices down of everything else because it's flooding the market. So assuming gyms do stay open in your area and in most of the 50 United States, I think, like, I'm positive that we're going to see all-time low gym prices. And the only reason we wouldn't is because now maybe more people are aware of what their equipment is actually worth. Because a lot of the times you would find people who are like, oh yeah, my dad used these weights and I don't really know what they're worth, and that you get like 1,000 pounds of weights for a couple $100. You're probably not going to see as many of those crazy deals, but you're going to see the average price drop, especially on stuff like Rogue equipment, because I don't know what it was, but everyone just like seemed to attack Rogue all at once, super hard. And not that they didn't with like Rep Fitness and Titan Fitness, but it's like everyone became a Rogue fan like overnight and knew what Rogue was, right? I mean, they do really good advertisement. They sponsored the CrossFit Games, sponsor the Arnold Classic and stuff like that. So their name is really out there, but they just keep growing at a very rapid rate as they're opening more factories and such. So my prediction is you will see all-time low gym equipment used prices, because our market's going to get flooded, because you're going to see a lot of those people who are working out of their home as a necessity decide months down the road, after they haven't used or touched their equipment at home at all in months, that, hey, I spent a lot of money in this, I just want to get some of that money back. It's going to flood the market. They're not going to be able to sell it, and you're going to get a really good deal on a lot of different stuff. So have your money there waiting for you, like waiting so that you can just go buy out someone's whole gym if you're in the market for it. And I want to list a couple of other just prices of what stuff was kind of going for pre-COVID. So, for example, I'll even show you. So I'll pick the camera. So this is the Rogue adjustable bench. I think once it's shipped, it retails for maybe it's almost $600 shipped. I got that for $300 pre-COVID and got the battle rope included. Okay. Elite FTS bar. I bought that used for just around $200. I did have a Texas, it's just like this one, but it was just bare steel, that I had picked up for $100, and during COVID I actually sold it so that I could buy a new one in blue, just because I could sell it for so much. And I mean, a lot of people, oh, you shouldn't have sold it for that much money. It's like, listen, someone wanted that bar right then and there. I posted it. It was only up there for one day, and I sold it for, I don't know how much it was. It was like $350, and I bought this one brand new. Granted, I had to wait over 4 months for this bar, but I paid $358 for it, shipped, and it's in the blue Cerakote, but it's just another Texas power bar. These kettlebells over here, I got them right at $1 a pound. They're Rogue kettlebells. See what else I got in here. Got these off a Black Friday deal. I got the 1,011 pound set for calibrated plates. And these off a Rogue brand new, and this is why I'm telling you, I got them for $1,444 shipped to my door. And I see people pre-COVID, or not pre-COVID, but rather during COVID, selling one pair of Reds for $500. That's just very crazy to me. Elite FTS squat rack. This came with 1,000 pounds in metal plates. It came with 2 cheap Olympic bars, a couple lat pull down attachments, and an easy curl bar. It came with the 2 different types of safeties. So the block safeties there, and then the pin safeties over there. And it came with 2 pairs of J hooks, which I had to add the UHMW plastic to. All of that got for $1,000. I sold the metal plates pre-COVID, so I'm only like maybe $300 into the rack total. But point is there was really good deals out there pre-COVID, and there's going to be even better deals out there post-COVID. Oh, every single deadlift platform, tiles included, I have paid $300. So it's safe to say the average on these things in the used market post or pre-COVID was $300, because this was a 6x8, a 4x, I always say it backwards, 4x6, 6x4, whatever it is. And then I got another one of those shoved back here for when I open the gym, because I want 3 deadlift platforms. And then I have the tiles over here for it. And each one was $300, believe it or not. And if you think that's good, and this was the average price these were selling for. Again, I'm saying what I got this stuff for so that you can have a comparison to how low the price is going to drop. So I got, and I sold some of them off during COVID to pay for, you know, things like my mortgage, because I got put on furlough from my second job at Mountainside Fitness, which is a local gym here in Connecticut. So I needed some money to pay the rent. And luckily, guess what? Your boy had a lot of gym equipment, and gym equipment was going for crazy money. So yeah, I sold some gym equipment for crazy money to pay my mortgage. So you can sue me if you want, but I have no regrets. So I had 300 and I think it was 10 pounds, 315 pounds, something like that, in Titan bumper plates. And granted, they were like brand new, but when I bought them used, I got this bumper plate rack and 300 and something pounds of bumper plates for $1 a pound, and got the rack included for free. So again, I'm just trying to give you a good estimate of what stuff was selling for previously, so you know on what you can expect months down the road from now and how low prices are going to drop. Again, that bamboo bar, I think I got that from a closing CrossFit gym for, I don't know, like $100. The Duffalo bar I actually got from Brandon Campbell. I know I tried to do him down on it, but he wouldn't really let me, but I tried, and he gave me a good deal on it. So I think I paid maybe $300 for it, maybe $350, something like that. I drove to Rhode Island to go get it. It was only like, at the time, like an hour and a half away from Connecticut. I also got this deadlift bar from him, which I thought was a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I really wanted one then and there. So I think he charged me like $250 for it, but all of you now are like, that was a great deal. It's like, well, during the time, it was okay deal, but granted, it was brand new when he gave it to me, and he's probably going to cry at how used it looks now. Granted, I don't think he really used the deadlift bar too often. So I hope that helps you out, gives you an idea of what you should expect when all these prices start dropping. And the big point I want you to take from this video is, if you want really good gym equipment and you have waited this long, gyms are already opening back up, just wait. If you don't have to buy anything right now, specifically, just wait. Because on a week-to-week basis here in Arizona, prices, if I can talk today, prices are just absolutely skydiving into the ground. All right? I mean, and again, I'll post some of the links of the current prices I'm seeing kind of popping up here, and that's half of what it was 2 weeks ago. So I hope I'm going to save you guys some money by making this video. Prices are going to go, I mean, trust me, you're going to say, Adam said it, prices at our all-time low. Prices are going to be at an all-time low within 1 year. And they're probably going to be back to normal within, I'm going to say 6 months, depending on your state. If you're in a state like New Jersey where you're still closed down, I am so sorry for you. And you should definitely drive to a different state to buy used gym equipment. So I hope this helped you out. I hope I gave you some good information. If the video helped you out, please like, comment, subscribe. That's all from me. Peace. So what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Leave me a comment below telling me why I'm right, why I'm wrong, or if you have any other justifications to support those claims.
I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.